Hi everybody and welcome. This is Jenny Kay at the ACQ meeting and this is Flavin Glover.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just watching this. I am so surprised at how many things you can do with a log cabin. I mean, I'm just like regular and pineapple, and that's all I could think of. But this just blew my mind. You did wonderful. So tell us a little bit about kind of your thinking about it. Just a little bit about what you shared tonight.
Well, one thing is that you can try a lot of different shapes with the log cabin, and all of them are possible. It's a matter of figuring out what width of strip to cut, and then start making the blocks, and then playing with color. And the color is the key thing, because you can use one block to do a real variety.
Yes.
And allow the personalities of the fabrics to come through. And today we have such lovely fabrics to work with.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And then the other thing is we all have different needs. So quilts can be made various sizes depending on what we're making the quilt for. Mm-hmm. But primarily with wall quilts, one of the joys with working with log cabin is that in a small area you can do a lot, like the quilt behind us here,
yes,
where there's a lot of contrast, but for all practical purposes, 1/4 of the quilt is what you'd need to determine, and then the other 3/4 are just literally a repeat of this. Mm-hmm. And then use a variety of fabrics within any given color area, so that every block has a certain value, but you've got different fabrics there. And log cabin allows you to work with a lot of fabric in a small area. Yeah.
I love how almost all your sashing and your borders, they have something interesting in them. I tend to think it just needs to be plain. But this, I love what you do there.
Right, and sometimes this is cut from a strip that on either side of it, who knows what was going on. So literally coming in and stripping it, and using it that way. Yeah.
Just getting that. And I see all of this is hand quilted.
These are, yes. Yeah, I love to hand quilt, and that's something that is all the years that I worked full time, I would quilt at night if I could, a little bit, just enough to say it. And today I enjoy hand quilting and do some machine quilting, but almost all of the larger pieces like this are hand quilted. Yeah.
Wonderful. So what would you say to new quilters? What would you say to new quilters who are just starting to quilt?
One thing is, don't be afraid to invest in the fabric, because you've got to have something to work with to make your quilts interesting and playful. And trust your own color sense. Develop your color sense, much the way we develop a taste. If you want to go out and try new foods, oftentimes that is the way that you learn about things that you now love. Well, the same is true with color and fabric. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good way to put it. So many people are afraid of the colors, and they'll only buy kits because they're afraid of the colors and
they
don't know how
won't
to pick
experiment
them out
on their own. And some of the best quilts I've ever done were trial and error, where it worked. It doesn't work every time, but when it does, bingo.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming. It was our honor to have you here. And you guys, thank you. I hope you can come to another meeting and see Flavin when she is in your part of town. Grab her book, grab her patterns, whatever you can get your hands on. Thank you so much.
You bet. All right.
See you next time.